What's going on, everyone? Hootmoney here with another video for you guys today. Today we're going to be talking about BBIG stock once again, giving you guys an update here Wednesday, February 16th, right? We've got 2 days until the February 18th options expiration, and it should be a nice volatile 2 days. There's tons of options expiring this week. We got some Adrizer news today for BBIG. So all in all, it's going to be an action-packed video. So make sure you guys stick around to the end. Drop a like if you all enjoy this content. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. With that being said, let's get right into it. I'd like to thank Moomoo for sponsoring this video. They're a licensed FINRA broker. They also do absolutely zero payment for order flow. They have a stock brokerage promotion where you deposit $1 on their platform. You get up to $7,000 in free stock. So if you have not already checked it out, there is a link below in the description or pinned comment section to do so. So all you have to do is click that link, make an account, connect your bank account, deposit $1, and boom, free money. They also have a promotion where you deposit $100, you can get a free share of AMC as well. But with that being said, you know where the links are in the description. Let's get right into the rest of the juice. So here's the option chain for February 18th. Still an extremely high amount of open interest in this expiration right here. Also in April, so if we pull up April 14th, boom, there's way more. So April could definitely be the massive parabolic expiration. And if we're really looking at this BBIG price action right here, it's appearing like it's going to make a nice cup and handle at some point in the future, or at least a cup. That's kind of how we're looking here, right? And 414, I have it marked down on the chart right there. That would make sense that we'd get that move by then. So if it doesn't happen this week, I'm looking for it to happen next week. But with that being said, let's get into the market cipher analysis. So market cipher, we can see that the VWAP was pointing down here. Now it's pointing back up on the weekly, meaning we can continue this upward momentum. We've also just crossed into green money flow on the weekly chart. So that's really good. We didn't even do that since all the way back here in June of 2021. So BBIG set up greatly in that regard. Moving into the daily chart, we did break what looked to be a bearish signal. Big blue wave, small blue wave right here in market cipher. That's a pretty bearish signal, but we broke out of that with today and yesterday's price action. So again, that is a good sign for BBIG. 4-hour chart, it gets a little sketch. During this post-market session, we actually did get that red dot of market cipher, boom, boom. So we could come down a bit, but we are in green money flow as well. It does appear to be trading in this channel that we're seeing marked by those pink lines. It is an upward channel, so it is an uptrend. So overall, the health mid to long term is still looking pretty good in BBIG, but it could potentially go back down right here to the pink, which would put us back to about $3.20. I'm not really playing this swing since we're hanging out right in the middle of the channel, right? So it really could go either way, to the upside or downside. So I'm just trying to not really play it. But usually over the past few times when we get that red dot, it does proceed to go back down, hitting this pink line and then bouncing again. So if you did want to day trade it, it's been a pretty solid signal to literally just buy when it touches this pink line, right? And then sell when it touches that upper pink line and just trade that channel. Moving into the hourly charts, we can get a better idea. I want to show you guys the differences between these last two spikes. So this one and then this one. And that is in the divergences that we're seeing in market cipher. So when we zoom in right here, you guys can see if we connect these two dots here in market cipher, it's showing bearish divergence to the price action, which is right here. Boom. So the price action increased, the two red dots decreased in slope. So that would be bearish divergence. The same thing happened on the next run up. There was bearish divergence as well. There's two decreasing blue waves. Boom, you connect those dots, then you connect the price action, and it was increasing. So again, there was bearish divergence there, and that sent the price down very, very greatly, back down to that pink line. What we're not really seeing here is we're not seeing bearish divergence on the price movement that we saw today. So as you guys can see, it was bullish right here, right? Increasing slope of those two red dots, increasing blue waves, and the price action also increased. So there was no bearish divergence, meaning that we could probably bounce before actually hitting that pink line. So in that regards, we are looking pretty solid, although the hourly chart did get a short sell signal in after hours. Again, we're hanging out right in the middle of this channel. So if you missed your opportunity to sell this morning and potentially buy back in for less, you missed it, right? And if I'm going to be honest, the technicals are basically saying that it could go either way right now, right? Because the 4 hour is saying it could come down. The 1 hour looks like it could come up soon. At some point, it's going to break this almost perfect trend that it's trading in right here and either break to the upside or to the downside. And I expect a volatile move in either direction once that happens. We also obviously got some bullish news completing that acquisition of Adrizer. That could lead to some increased fundamental value in the future. And I wanted to get into this because this news came out this morning on February 16th. Before the market opened, we jumped up on this news. Could you have predicted this? I think so. So moving here to the whale flow, you guys can see yesterday at 12:47, a ton of big bets came in. There was $30,000 in premium here on a call option, $30,000 in premium here on a call option, $30,000 here on a call option, all happening at 12:47. It was a very bullish flow yesterday. It all happened to happen as soon as I get off my live stream and I start traveling, so I missed that action. Obviously, I would have alerted people if I saw that, but that's a major amount of premium that we saw in BBIG stock yesterday on 215. And this tends to happen with BBIG stock. You'll see big time whales load up on call options before a big major move like we saw in pre-market today, where it jumped from 351 all the way up to 394 right there. Now the news hit in after hours in pre-market, so you can't trade options. Keep that in mind. Looking at market open this morning, there was a ton of selling pressure in call options. There's 10K here, 12K here, 12K here, and then 68K here in selling this call option. So this ended up being a sell the news event. And then at market open today, it actually did come down. If we look back here, it came down right as the market opened and pretty much went down throughout the day. So it's hard to imagine that there's not any insider trading going on, because obviously we're seeing what's happening in the option market. We're also seeing that news hit and it almost gets immediately erased because of profit takers. So up to you guys for your judgment, but I'm in the boat that we are leaning towards insider trading happening in this stock. We get rid of the bid side. The flow today was absolutely crazy bullish. We can show the charts right here, about 76% bullish today, targeting 414 and July 15th. After the Federal Reserve released their minutes report, there was also a ton more call options come in. So that's good, including a sweep and a cross order. Moving into the historical flow, we also saw another uptick in call option volume. There's been 3 days in a row where we have increased in call option volume, which is a bit different than how BBIG traded on these swings that we saw right here. So this could mean that something is coming, a big move is coming. It also could mean nothing. There's been plenty of times where a spike up in call volume has meant nothing at the same time. So it could definitely mean something that we're spiking up in call volume right now, but it could also just be that this 218 expiration is a highly anticipated expiration, and after this expiration it would go back down again. That could definitely happen. Moving into the biggest option trades of today, the biggest trade was a cross trade, selling of a put option, $5, expiring 318. Cross trades are not always a directional bet, but this cross trade was in fact bullish. The next biggest trades were selling of call options. We saw that throughout the day, selling the news on that Adrizer merger completion. We also got some call buying as well. But overall, the biggest trades of the day were 60% bearish. Dark pool volume also did pick up today, the day that we did get some news. So perhaps that led to some price suppression as well as the selling off that we saw today's trading. We still have a very good gamma exposure. However, this gamma exposure could in fact go down with the 218 options contracts, so these call options that we're seeing right here, expiring on Friday. So that's about it. It was a very so-and-so type day, not necessarily the day that you are looking for as a BBIG investor, but if you were able to catch those whales from yesterday, trade the swing that we saw this morning, and sell out at open, knowing that whales were probably going to sell out at open, you are in the green. But again, investors not necessarily liking what we're seeing. The timeline is definitely still set for that April 14th expiration. We still don't have news on Tyde, so we're looking for a record date still on Tyde, so that could lead to more pump and more catalyst in the future. But all in all, guys, we're still in an uptrend. We're still looking solid. We're looking more macro, so keep your head up. There's going to be plenty of more opportunities to make money in this stock. And that's all I really got. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you guys are new, and check out Moomoo using those 2 links below in the description or pinned comment section if you want up to $7,000 in free stock. All you got to do is deposit $1 on their platform. Also, check out that first link in the description if you want all of my buy and sell alerts, as well as an exclusive community with me and other VIPs, and exclusive due diligence on a bunch of different stocks that won't make it to my YouTube channel and won't make it to Twitter. Again, that's that first link below. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it greatly. We had another great live stream today. No words, absolutely no words. So thank you all for your support. That's all I really got. I'll be seeing you guys next time. See you guys later.